Office chair brands. These are 10 you need to know, 5 ripping you off, and 5 worth every penny. 5 that charge you a fortune for marketing and foam, and 5 that deliver real comfort for years at a price that actually holds up. Markups in the office furniture industry run 200 to 400% over wholesale, and on a $100 imported chair, one dealer estimates you're getting less than $20 of actual chair value. Today, we're sorting out where your money disappears and where it genuinely pays off. We'll start with the brands robbing you blind. Number 1, ErgoChair. $900 is what the ErgoChair X2 starts at, and you've probably seen it plastered across TV spots, radio ads, and podcast reads because their marketing budget is enormous. But here's the thing. After hands-on testing, the review team at BTOD put it this way. The ErgoChair X2 is not worth the money at $900. The adjustability is the one genuine strength, but every comfort metric puts it near the bottom of our list. Customers on Trustpilot describe $150 just to return it, damaged parts showing up on arrival, and shipping delays stretching out for months. When ad spend accounts for the bulk of what you're paying and not engineering, that's a ripoff. Number 2, the autonomous ErgoChair. Back when it launched on Kickstarter, this chair carried a price tag of around $199. Today, that same brand charges $350 to nearly $600 depending on the model, which changes the math completely. The tech reviewer put it bluntly, when Autonomous originally debuted the ErgoChair, it earned serious consideration as an affordable option, but the price has since climbed into a market filled with chairs that are built better. Tom's Hardware called the ErgoChair Pro good but average, lacking any feature that helps it stand out. A chair that built its entire reputation on being the budget pick loses that identity the moment the price creeps past what better-built competitors, brands like Wholeworth or Humanscale, charge at the same tier. Number 3, cheap racing-style gaming chairs. Flock senior ergonomist Suki C warns that the bucket seat design scoops your spine into a C-shaped posture, which adds strain on both your lumbar and coccyx region. These chairs also lack the mesh back construction that allows airflow and proper spinal support over long sessions, a core reason ergonomic task chairs outperform them in every clinical measure. Padding on sub-$200 gaming chairs flattens in as little as 2 to 4 years, while a quality ergonomic chair lasts 10 to 20. What that means in practice is you'll burn through 2 or 3 gaming chairs in the same window that one good office chair keeps performing. Number 4, no-name Amazon and office store chairs. These ship with a 30-day or 1-year warranty and no real company standing behind them, and this category carries actual safety recalls that most buyers never hear about. Most of these chairs aren't BIFMA certified either. That's the Business and Institutional Furniture Manufacturers Association, the industry body that sets load, durability, and safety standards. A chair that hasn't cleared BIFMA testing typically has no independent verification of its weight capacity claims, which matters when you're trusting it for 8 hours a day. About 64,000 WorkPro Momentum chairs landed on a CPSC recall in January of 2025 after 7 reports of consumers falling out of the chair, with 2 of those resulting in injuries. Before that, roughly 82,000 chairs from Anji Guotai, sold at TJ Maxx and Marshalls, were pulled after 10 injury reports, including 1 concussion, and over 300,000 Office Depot Biella chairs got recalled for a seat plate weld failure. Saving $50 up front stops looking smart when the hidden cost turns into a trip to the ER. Number 5, and this one catches people off guard. Any premium chair bought new at full retail price. Between $1,800 and roughly $2,200 is what the Herman Miller Embody retails for, and it earns 5-star ratings from multiple outlets because it genuinely is an excellent chair. The same goes for Herman Miller's legendary sibling, the Aeron, arguably the most recognized ergonomic task chair ever made, which runs a similar price at full retail. One reviewer on Slick Deals pointed out that the same Embody he bought for around $1,050 back in 2016 now lists at over $2,000, which lands well beyond what inflation alone explains. The chair itself isn't the mistake. Paying full sticker when refurbished units of the exact same product exist for roughly half the cost. That's the mistake, and that distinction carries us directly into the second half of this list. Before we get there, if any of this is saving you money or headaches, take 1 second to hit like and subscribe. Keeping this channel going costs you nothing, unlike these chairs. Now for 5 office chair brands that are actually worth every penny you spend on them. Number 1, a refurbished Steelcase Leap V2 or Gesture. New pricing on a Leap V2 runs around $1,100 to $1,300, and a new Gesture sits at around $1,350. But remanufactured units from sellers like Crandall and BTOD go for $400 to $640 with the original steel frame fully intact. Both models are BIFMA certified, meaning the frames and mechanisms have been independently tested for commercial-grade durability, not just marketing claims. Tech Gear Lab named the Steelcase Leap their overall #1 office chair, calling it their favorite for years running. Steelcase backs the frame for the life of the original owner and covers the mechanisms, arms, foam, and casters for 12 years, rated for 24-hour use at 400 pounds. BTOD reports refurbishing Leap V2s that date back to 2006, which means those frames have held up for nearly 2 decades and counting. Number 2, the Hahn Ignition 2.0 at around $300 to $460. Wirecutter named it their best budget-friendly office chair, and Forbes Vetted selected it as their overall pick, which is a lot of credibility behind one mid-price seat. 6 adjustment points come standard, along with a limited lifetime warranty on the frame and mechanism. The mesh back construction keeps airflow consistent over long sessions in a way that foam-padded chairs simply can't match. And the seat pan depth is adjustable, which is one of the more underrated ergonomic features at this price point. Hahn has manufactured furniture since 1944 and assembles this line in Iowa, and for under $500, that combination of pedigree and adjustability is hard to match. Number 3, the Branch Ergonomic Chair or Verve, which runs $360 to about $600. Tech Gear Lab called it the best chair for most people, and Tech Radar gave the Branch Verve their overall best office chair title for 2025. 3D adjustable arms come included here, a feature the Hahn lacks, along with a mesh back and synchro tilt mechanism that keeps the seat and back moving in proportion as you recline, a key differentiator from cheaper chairs with fixed or basic tilt tension only. That puts Branch in a sweet spot between price and adjustability that few competitors occupy. Number 4, the IKEA Marcus at around $230 to $260. A 10-year limited warranty ships with this chair, which is almost unheard of at this price point. Reviewers say it covers roughly 80% of a premium chair's functionality for half the cost during standard 6 to 8 hour workdays. The mesh back keeps it breathable, and for users under roughly 250 pounds doing standard desk work, it competes well above its price. What separates it from nearly everything else on this list is that you can walk into a store and actually sit in it before handing over your money. Number 5, the Steelcase Series 1 or Series 2, starting around $490 and climbing to roughly $1,000. An airbag lumbar system and 4D arms come with the Series 2, and both models carry a 12-year warranty with a 400-pound weight rating and BIFMA certification. The Series 2 also features a synchro tilt mechanism with adjustable tilt tension, giving you control over recline resistance that most chairs at this price don't offer. Tech Radar selected the Series 2 as their best for most pick in 2026, and what you're getting is genuine Steelcase engineering without paying Leap or Gesture prices. Here's where all of this lands. Consumer Reports ergonomist Paul Ritchie, a doctor of public health, framed it this way. When you see a chair branded as ergonomic, you can't put a lot of stock in that. What you should be looking for is adjustability, because one hallmark of ergonomics is understanding that one size does not fit all. Forget buying chairs based on ads, aesthetics, or brand recognition. Look at the warranty, the adjustability, and the cost per year, because a premium ergonomic task chair spread across a 12-year warranty runs about $100 to $200 a year, often less than replacing a cheap chair every 2 to 3 years. That math is what actually matters. If this helped you dodge a bad purchase or land a better one, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment telling me what chair you're sitting in right now. I'll see you in the next one.